What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Double XP tokens in Call of Duty are a complete scam, and they've been a scam for a while, and yet I never really see anybody talk about it. We've just kind of accepted the fact that they count down in real time without any type of pushback. And I think this perfectly reflects the complacency that the community has towards Activision. We know if we complain or criticize something, nothing's really going to get done. And that's the frustrating reality of Call of Duty right now. There are problems that Call of Duty has, that's for sure. But it's extremely frustrating when you point it out and nothing gets done. And then in addition to it, you have a bunch of COD fanboy bootlickers hop into your chat, hop into your comment section, and call you a hater for no reason. Let's be honest, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous that the XP tokens in Call of Duty count down in real time. And I can already see the comments. I can already see the bootlickers saying, this isn't that big of a deal. Why do you care so much? Well, I'll give you the exact reason why I care so much. Because it perfectly displays the lack of respect Activision has for you and your time as a consumer. Other games don't do this. Actually, let's bring up a perfect example, because this is apples to apples. When XDefiant introduced XP tokens, they did exactly what Call of Duty did, allowed it to count down in real time. And the community said, whoa, we don't like this. Can you please make it so that they only count down while you're physically playing the game? And what did the XDefiant developers do? They didn't ignore it. They didn't say, oh, what a whiny, self-righteous, entitled community. No, they changed it because they were focused on the player base. And yeah, that game didn't work out, but it did showcase what happens when you have a development team that cares about the community. Something that Call of Duty knows nothing about anymore. It's all about greed now. So when they switched it from being real-time countdown to only when you're physically playing the game, people were happy with it. They applauded it. So why have we seen literally no pushback from this community? It's actually shocking. But I think it just circles back to the fact that anytime you talk about anything negative that happens in Call of Duty, nothing ever changes. And that is so frustrating as a player. And it makes you wonder, why is it exactly that they want these things to count down in real time? What benefit does it provide them? Metrics. That's exactly what it comes down to. They know that when you pop a token, they've got you for that next 30, 45, 60 minutes. Because if you stop playing, you lose that token. And because there's such a strong FOMO within this community, they don't want to waste that time. They don't want to feel like they've completely wasted a token. And I get that. And that's exactly what Activision is going for. It helps them increase player metrics because look, hey, you popped a token. Now we've got you for a set amount of time. You're not going anywhere. Versus if it was real lobby time, real play time, people would hop in and out of the game as they so choose. And I think that would be perfectly okay. But we'll never see that in Call of Duty because that would be something player friendly. There would be literally zero people pushing back against the idea of having these XP tokens count only when you're in the actual game playing the game. But that's something that I don't know if we'll ever see. Now, of course, we could also talk a little bit about the conspiracy theories around the double XP tokens. Because like we've talked about before on this channel, everything around Call of Duty's matchmaking is extremely rigged, and it's all up to an algorithm. So would it surprise you if all of a sudden that algorithm decided to place you in tougher matches, place you in matches that have worse connection, alter your connection in some way, shape, or form because you've popped an XP token? I mean, I've seen anecdotes across the internet of people saying that their lobbies get instantly harder the second they pop a token. I've also had personal experiences where my game just crashes randomly because I popped a token. So that wasted like 14, 15 minutes of my 30-minute token. Get into a game, it crashes, then I've got to boot everything back up, only for the game to now have to re-download shaders or something stupid like that. It's all a scam. So what do I do now? I just let the double XP tokens accumulate because I couldn't care less. I don't need double weapon XP. I don't need double XP. I don't need double battle pass. I don't have FOMO when it comes to Call of Duty anymore. They've eroded that away from me because they've been so anti-consumer for so long. And I totally understand those who would argue against this. Ferocity, it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, it doesn't change the way I play. I don't even utilize double XP tokens. And I get that. I get those that are against this whole rant that I'm on today. But that's exactly what Activision wants. They want that apathy. They want that complacency. They want you to stop fighting for you to have an improved experience. They want you to sit back in your chair and act like everything's okay. Act like what you are getting is the best they can deliver, when in reality, it is not. It's far from it, really. And this is just one of those small improvements that would improve the quality of life of the game for everybody. And yet they refuse to do it, while other games chose to do it. And I get it. Comparing XDefiant to Call of Duty is a little apples to oranges, especially when we consider player numbers, right? There's a reason why XDefiant failed, and I get that. Call of Duty doesn't have to work as hard to try to attain a new player where XDefiant did, so that's why they were so community focused. But it'd be real nice if Call of Duty just did a little bit to showcase they cared about this community, when it's very clear they don't. And you can tell whenever you boot up Black Ops 6. How long have we been criticizing Call of Duty HQ? Multiple years now. But that's kind of fallen by the wayside. People don't criticize it as much anymore because we've just learned to live with it. There's more complacency that we've seen. The UI used to be this massive talking point, and while it is improved in Black Ops 6, it's still nowhere near where it needs to be. I mean, whenever they have one of these massive events, it's a chore for console players to get to their creative classes. And that shouldn't be the case. You shouldn't have the current UI system be so event focused, but they want you to always see the rewards you're missing out on the events tab. That's what they want. And they know exactly what they're doing. They don't care if it decreases your overall experience or if it frustrates you. They want you to see what you're missing out on. And that is their whole plan now. They are building themselves up as a FOMO game. They want you to feel like you're missing out on skins. They want you to feel like you're missing out on blueprints. Everything that this game has designed is circled around FOMO. That's why they have the winner's circle. That's why they have the ability for you to bookmark a blueprint. They want you to always be consuming. They don't want you to actually take the time to look at the game and say, wow, it should be a lot better. Because that's really the truth of it. The game should be far better than what it is. So that's my thoughts on this. I do believe that the XP token system, whether it's double XP, double weapon XP, or double battle pass XP, all of it is a scam. The reason why they do it is to have higher player retention numbers, and that is the only reason why. Instead of actually doing something player friendly and allowing it to just count down while you're physically playing the game, not sitting in a lobby, not sitting in creative class, not sitting doing whatever else, waiting for the game to load. I don't know. All of it seems extremely anti-consumer, and I think it needs to be talked about more. So I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, whether you agree with me or you don't. You can think I'm making too big of a deal out of something that doesn't matter. But I have to ask you this. Has the overall player experience improved in Black Ops 6, or has it not? Let me know with a comment down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.